Bet. This thing is on? Cool. Oh, snap. Hey, what up, YouTube? It's your boy, Larry, back on camera. Y'all know who it is. Mine, Larry Sunny. Obviously, you can find me on YouTube at Mine Larry Sunny, and you can find me on IG at Mine Larry Sunny. But what's good? Hope y'all doing great. I know I'm doing pretty good today. Let me know how you feeling in the comments below. Talk to me, say some, you know. I feel like a lot of my viewers are definitely returning viewers. I've been paying attention, so I appreciate y'all for coming back, dog, you know. And if you're new to the channel, well, just a little bit about me. I've been doing this for about, man, like 5 years now, YouTube. A little on and off, you know, I kind of sidetracked, experimented with some different forms of media, all that cool stuff. I mean, that's why my channel kind of looks a little wild and inconsistent, but that's growth. And that's why we're here today. So if you're new, make sure you sub, make sure you like, hopefully you mess with the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, sub, so you can keep up with the boy. But yeah, it's my 5th month out here in this apartment. So come on. Come on. Yep. Still here, still kicking. That's pretty much what I want to talk about today. Like, month 5. I mean, if you go back to my first month apartment review to basically month 5, I'm pretty sure the videos are gonna be extremely different. You know, I went from holding up the camera to eventually buying a freaking vlogging stick, selfie stick, all that cool stuff, whatever you like to call it. I just got a stick. That's pretty much it. But yeah, month 5 is different. You know, month 5 is like, I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable. And I'm also starting to feel like I'm finding my rhythm and my cadence with coming back on YouTube. But speaking on the apartment, right? Month 5 is definitely different. For the people that are looking to move into an apartment, you know, in this day and age, because this is real, you know what I'm saying? This isn't something that I'm filming like, you know, filmed like 10 years ago. This is very current. Like, all my videos are weekly basis today. You know, these aren't aged or anything like that. This is like current events happening right now. We know the economy is bad. We know it's very hard to find jobs. We know it's hard to move from one job to the next job, even if you have the credentials to do so, right? So making it this far, 5 months in an apartment, nah, come on. You know, because it's like, I could be out on the street right now. You know what I'm saying? Every day is not promised. So I'm very grateful to be here. With that being said, like, obviously I still got nothing going on, nothing too crazy. I mean, I'm still grateful for what I got right now. Again, though, like, for the people moving out, all right. Now, I see that. I see that. I wish y'all could have saw what I just saw, but I see that. Yeah. Man, too bad it's cold outside, but but yeah, so month 5. Wow. Wow. But yeah, month 5 is wild, man. Like, grateful to be here, grateful for it all. For the people obviously looking to move out, obviously it's steps to this. You're gonna take your time, you gotta save. You know, you gotta make sure the situation is right for you. This is not something you should be rushing into. With that being said, you know, I feel like I've been becoming more comfortable, like, with just hanging out with myself. Like, recently I bought a PS5 back there, the Spider-Man. I think you can see it. the Spider-Man. Yeah, that right there. Yeah, the Spider-Man limited edition PS5. Just for as an early birthday gift to myself. Nothing crazy. Obviously, it's getting cold outside, so I'm probably not gonna be out socializing with people as much. I feel like we're in the season now where you should be asking yourself, what do you want to accomplish? Who do you want in your inner circle? Who are you trying to attract into your inner circle? Who do you even want to be, or who do you want around you at the moment? And that's questions I've been asking myself. Obviously, these are really serious, maybe deep questions to you, but for me, as someone that's trying to elevate and grow, these are like everyday questions. I'm always coming back to those questions at the end of the day of like, who do I want around me to make me better? So this PS5 is something that I want around me because I don't really have to engage, with too many people or put myself out there to engage. I would say I'm gonna get a headset. I'm making it sound like I don't like to talk to people. I do, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's not anything like that. Yeah, man, like month 5 is wild, It's just crazy. You realize how far you've come, and you realize, how much further you have to go. And I could stop here. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I mean, should I stop here? You know, for someone else, this is everything. For me, this is kind of just the beginning, and I'm gonna be transparent about that. Like, I'm by myself. I just moved out, and I'm starting to get comfortable with being by myself. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, like, I was like, okay, I'm by myself, but when month 3 and 4 hit, it's like, wow, I'm actually like kind of out here by myself, and that takes some time to get used to. But month 5 is definitely different. You start to see these things of like a loneliness epidemic. People aren't dating epidemic. Obviously, I reference how hard it is to jump from job to job epidemic. How like no one's not like making a lot of money, and it's discouraging, to just want to even put yourself out there. But this is a reminder to put yourself out there. What I'm saying? Set goals. What I'm saying? Go to your favorite spot to decompress and stay dressed up for real. Like, those are things you should be doing, and I feel like those are things that'll help you feel alive again. So to make it this far, I'm proud of myself. And if you're watching this, hopefully I'm giving you something to look forward to, because we're here for a long time. As much as I like to talk about the good times, what I'm saying, we're here for a long time, and we're just trying to get from, here to here, So, I'm very excited to be here and make it to month 5. It's just a blessing, blessings, it's a blessing. When the next month comes around, it's gonna be a whole nother new month, man. So I just appreciate y'all for sticking with me and rocking with me and all that cool stuff, and just looking at the journey, because there's nothing to be embarrassed about when you're first starting. This is me just first starting. Like, I'm still in the baby stages. I'm wearing a hat. I feel like when most content creators starts, what I'm saying, this is like the trademark start for me. Like, I'm wearing a hat, what I'm saying? I got some mid shirt on. I think it's fire, but like, what I'm saying? I got the stereotypical YouTube look going on. Is he kind of ugly? Is he kind of cute? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But it's just like, am I chopped? Am I chopped? Just let me know. But that's one thing too. Like, looking back at my old videos to now, like, I'm definitely getting more comfortable on the camera. Hopefully you guys actually like feel my personality, because I feel like in some videos I'm kind of shy, or in other videos I'm kind of loud. So it's just like kind of figuring out that that level, but I'm just gonna be me at the end of the day. I'm gonna stay true to me, be authentic, cool, and all that cool stuff. But what I referenced earlier though about like the loneliness epidemic, like month 5 being in an apartment alone, you know, I think it's kind of starting to settle in, as I said earlier. I'm not really talking to people. Typically, my day looks like me going out, running groceries, just to engage with society. You know, outside of just going to work, like I'll just go run groceries. Like I just came back from the local mall here, you know, went to GameStop to see what type of games they got going on. And I was just surprised to see that 2K26 made it back on the shelf so fast as a pre-owned game. Obviously, they're still charging like full price, but just to see it back on the shelf, you know, I was kind of alarmed by that. Wasn't triggered or, you know, wasn't surprised, but I was just kind of alarmed because I was just kind of curious on what made those people bring the game back. If you play that, let me know in the comments. I mean, eventually I might get to it. I think I played 2K25 earlier this year. I liked it. I'm definitely trying to get back into my video game bag because I definitely fell off for quite a bit because my focus was changing. It's still evolving right now, but I feel like I definitely had to pick that up right there. Yeah, so definitely an essential, you know, just to have in a crib. Let me turn this off. But yeah, going back to the loneliness epidemic and the dating epidemic, like I think we just have to stay true people. We gotta stay true to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Boundaries are important. Don't just fall into anything, and don't just fall for anything, you know? Don't just fall into anything, and don't just fall for anything. Like, you know, there's no rush to get the happy ending. There just isn't, you know. We should be focusing on ourselves, you know, having fun. I'm not saying being selfish to the point to where, you know, you harm others, but selfish to the point to where you want to see yourself elevate and grow. And obviously these are tough times that we're in, you know, as people, you know, trying to get to where we want to be at, right? Just remember, just gotta take it day by day. I'm taking this day by day. Everything has been taken day by day. So again, like when it comes to just meeting people and socializing and just building connection, just stay true, stay open. You know, there's no rush to like I said, again, the happy ending, right? Literally, like there's just no rush at all. This is not a race. You're running your own race. Eventually you will cross the finish line, right? Wherever that may be for you. Just stick to the plan and just remember everyone has different goals in mind. And I think that is the kicker, because I think when we meet people nowadays, you know, we expect them to drop everything and, you know, make time for quote unquote you or the relationship, us, right? And sometimes that's just not how it works. Being in month 5 of the apartment, I'm starting to realize that like time is definitely an asset. You know, time is, it shouldn't be seen as the reward, but like time is somewhat of a reward, especially if you get it from other people. Like it shouldn't be taken for granted. Cause even here, like I be hanging out with people, I be trying to call people, you know, I be trying to call my friends, my family, you know, all that cool stuff. I don't really like how this is going, but I'm gonna keep it rolling because you guys gotta hear my thoughts. I gotta get my thoughts out, and it's just this is just me being authentic. Like I almost turned the camera off because I wasn't comfortable with the way it was turning out. But, you know, just to hear me ramble and speak, y'all gotta see that, you know, y'all gotta see that. And that's the other thing too. That's the kicker. Like, we can't hide our true selves, you know. We can't hide ourselves from the world. And the longer you're in this apartment, you know, especially if you live by yourself, I feel like the more you feel like you're just stuck in this routine where no one sees you for who you are, or you're never gonna meet anyone and have them see them for what you can be or what you can provide or what you can do. And it's just like, dang, like just living by yourself is just a whole different beast, bro. That's why I'm back on YouTube, man. I had to find something. I had to get into my bag again. I had to get into my hobbies again. I had to fall in love with the grind again, you know. And being alone in this apartment has triggered me to do that, you know, just find myself again. And that's literally what's happening. I'm finding myself again, you know, like it's crazy. I'm finding myself again. And coming to that point, you know, I don't think it's ever really gonna stop again. Like, this is level 1 or maybe level 2, right? For me, I'm not really sure where I'm at in the journey. I'm just having fun with it, literally. So if you can relate with that, definitely like the video, definitely sub. But I'm just having fun with it, man. Like, this is real spill. It's dark outside, it's gloomy. I'm looking at the fog. I almost want to turn around for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's kind of, so that's what I'm working with today. So yeah, this is definitely like real spill right here. Real spill, because man, apartment 5 just got me feeling more one, you know, solidified, you know, with everything I have going on. Like, it's just, I can't force the next step at this point. You know, I can plan for the next step, but I can't force the next step. I just gotta follow through with what I've been blessed with, and it's been opportunity every time. So just gotta keep grinding, just gotta keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? That's for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Not just for the guys, but for the girls too. Like, you just gotta keep going, you know what I'm saying? And just surround yourself with people, you know, that'll push you. And if you don't have those people around you right now, that is okay. That is totally fine, because you gotta get comfortable, you know what I'm saying, being one with yourself, true to yourself, true to what you want, you know? So, yeah, I'm definitely in my young YouTuber bag, because I feel like every YouTuber freaking wears a hat, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, son, do I look like a YouTuber? But, yeah, dog, yeah. Man, I'm just happy. Month 5 is just month 5. Month 5. That's month 5. It is what it is. Whoop-de-doo. It is what it is. Whoop-de-doo. So, definitely happy to be here. Looking forward to making it to the next month. Looking forward to sharing some exciting news stories with y'all. And yeah, let's just keep turning up, guys. Let's just keep turning up. So that's the word of the day for me, you know. Whoop-de-doo, month 5. Hopefully I didn't freaking disturb my neighbors, because these walls are very thin. Very thin. So I'm not gonna be too loud, but I'm gonna be loud enough for y'all. You dig? So, whoop-de-doo, month 5. It is what it is. Literally. We made it though. Deuces. But make sure you sub, make sure you like, make sure you comment. I'm gonna try to get some more content out for y'all, obviously, right? This is me going over and beyond, oversharing. But yeah, new video coming out soon. Deuces. Obviously, you can find me on Mind Larry Sunny, and you can find me on Mind Larry Sunny on IG. All right, y'all. Take it easy.